International Players Anthem. Man. So, got Andre. Yeah, it's just a huge Outkast stan, first and foremost. Like, Outkast is they're like my favorite thing that hip hop like ever gave me. It was probably Outkast, like, for real. If I could take a short walk, that's probably gonna be a long walk. But like, you know, like when I remember the first time I heard AT Aliens, and once again, quiet kid, you know, AT Aliens comes on, it's got that slow, just ominous, echoey kind of beat. Like, oh, what is this? You know, very even keeled, you know, flow, and you know, and then you know, Andre just comes in with this very smooth. Yeah, stopped in the mall the other day, heard the call from another way. What? Just came from somebody can say a song, talking about, hey man, you know, you remember me from school? No, not really, but it kept smiling like a fish, smiling like a clownfish, and expressions looking silly, and it kept asking me, what kind of call you drive? And like, I was just like, what is happening? After I heard that, it was just over. And so, like, I mean, everything that Outkast did for the rest of eternity, I was just glued to. I stood in one place for basically 7 hours at a festival just so I could be front row to see Outkast. Like, International Players Anthem came out, and like, it was different. It was different, and like, you know, from the you know, Andre rapping that whole long verse over no drums. You know, going into the bounce from Bun B, you know what I mean, Pimp C, you know, and it was dope because like it starting that hard song without drums, and with Andre giving such a real verse. That, like, you know, I don't know if you know, I still haven't heard. I've read stuff about this song. I still don't know if Outkast, like, meant for this to, you know, I mean, I don't know if this, or not even, because it wasn't even Outkast song. It was UGK song. But it's Outkast song. But, produced by 3 6 Mafia. But, you know, I don't know if they intended for this, but, you know, I mean, I think that they made the perfect wedding song for our generation. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, because when you go to weddings, you know, atypically, you know, especially, you know, the ones that are like the big family weddings and X, Y, and Z, it's like, you know, of course, you know, you gotta hear all the fun family favorites, you know, get your Temptations and your, you know, all kinds of, you know, the safe, you know, like wedding stuff, you know, and, you know, of course, all of us kids and stuff are just waiting for, you know, the parents to go home so we can start bumping, you know, heavy rap music, you know, and it's one of those kind of songs where it's like, you can kind of sneak that one in while the family's still, like, you know, because it starts off so sweet and then it just like picks up and everybody's just like, oh, they're having a good time. So like my friends, my core group of friends from back home, like, I honestly don't even know how we got so attached to that song. But like it happened, you know, uniformly, and like that kind of just turned into like the celebration song for us. So like as we've all gotten older and, you know, getting married and X, Y, and Z, like that song is like always like a integral part of the wedding. You know what I mean? Like I literally almost hurt myself at my friend's wedding. Like, yeah, like I think I almost like fractured the bottom of my foot during that song. Like, I couldn't walk the next day. Oh man, but no, it's just an amazing song, man. And like I said, that's just a song that always reminds me of my friends on top of you know, just the love that I have for the song and the group and X, Y, and Z. It's like, yeah, that's just a song that like it feels like home.
Salutations, beautiful people. You can listen to my entire life soundtrack as a playlist on Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal. Just search for Songology with Call Me Rideout.